Short Story 74. The Missing Sandwich. Lulu the ladybug woke up to the smell of sunshine. Her tiny house, shaped like a cosy red apple, sat nestled among the leaves of a big oak tree. She stretched her 6 black spots, yawned wide, and peeked out her window. Today was the annual picnic in the meadow, and Lulu couldn't wait. She buzzed down the ladder made of a long blade of grass and landed softly on the ground. Her friend Max, a friendly grasshopper with emerald rings, was waiting for her. "Good morning, Lulu," chirped Max. "Ready for some yummy treats?" Lulu giggled. "Always. What did you bring?" Max proudly opened his little basket. Inside was a juicy green leaf, slathered with sweet clover honey. Lulu's tummy rumbled. She had saved all week for the picnic, but alas, her little pantry held only a few dry crumbs. "Don't worry, Lulu," said Max. "We can share mine." "Oh, no, I couldn't," said Lulu. "It wouldn't be fair." But Max insisted. "Nonsense. Friends share, right?" And so they set off for the meadow, side by side. The meadow was a vibrant tapestry of wild flowers. Butterflies, like stained glass windows, fluttered by, and fluffy white clouds drifted in the cerulean sky. Soon they arrived at the picnic blanket, already buzzing with excitement. Ants played tug-of-war with a blade of grass. Bees hummed happy tunes, and a family of ladybugs, cousins of Lulu, were setting up a mini tea party. In the centre of the blanket sat a magnificent feast. Juicy berries, crunchy seeds, and even a tiny chocolate fountain bubbling with melted joy. Just then, Lulu's heart sank. Her favourite cousin, Penelope, was holding a delicious-looking sandwich. Tuna salad on soft white bread. Her absolute dream. But before Lulu could ask for a bite, Penelope took a huge chomp, leaving only a tiny corner. Lulu tried to hide her disappointment. She nibbled on a sunflower seed, trying to forget the tuna salad. Suddenly a gust of wind whipped through the meadow, sending Penelope's sandwich flying. It soared through the air, a brown and white frisbee in the breeze, and landed with a plop, right into the flower pot of Miss Matilda, the wise old spider. The ants gasped. The bees buzzed in shock. Miss Matilda, known for her patience, looked down at the intruder in her pot with narrowed eyes. Seeing this, Lulu knew she had to do something. She took a deep breath and flew up to Miss Matilda's web. "Oh, Miss Matilda," she squeaked, "I'm so sorry. My cousin's sandwich accidentally landed in your pot. Please may I take it back?" Miss Matilda peered at Lulu with 8 glittering eyes. She hummed. "And what makes you think I shouldn't keep it for myself?" Lulu thought for a moment. "Miss Matilda," she said, "you are the wisest spider in the meadow. You always know what to do, but even the wisest creature needs a friend to share a special treat with, right?" Miss Matilda's eyes softened. A tiny smile creased her face. "Well, little ladybug," she said, "you do make a compelling argument. Very well, you may have it." Lulu carefully retrieved the sandwich and flew back to the picnic blanket. Penelope's eyes widened with surprise and delight. "Oh, Lulu, thank you so much," she exclaimed. "I thought I'd lost it forever." Lulu smiled. "No problem at all. Friends help friends, even if it means facing a wise old spider." Penelope, in gratitude, cut Lulu a generous slice of her tuna salad sandwich. It was even better than she imagined, a symphony of savoury and sweet on her tiny ladybug tongue. As the sun began to set, casting long shadows on the meadow, Lulu watched her friends, laughing and playing. Her tummy was full, but her heart was even fuller. Today she had learned that the best picnic treats are not just food, but the warmth of friendship and the courage to speak up for what's right. As the moon replaced the sun, casting silvery beams across the meadow, the picnic began to wind down. Exhausted from a day of frolicking and feasting, the insects started bidding each other farewell. "Thanks for the lovely spread, Penelope," chirped Max, hopping onto Lulu's shoulder. "Your sandwich was divine." Penelope puffed out her chest proudly. "You're welcome, Max, but let's give some credit to Lulu for fetching it back from Miss Matilda's clutches." The other insects chirped and buzzed in agreement. Lulu blushed, but a warm feeling filled her chest. True, the day had had its share of near disasters, but she had overcome her shyness and stood up for herself, earning the respect of her friends and even the wise Miss Matilda. As the insects started heading home, Max turned to Lulu with a mischievous glint in his eye. "So," he hopped around her excitedly, "any other grand adventures planned for tomorrow?" Lulu, still buzzing with the day's excitement, thought for a moment. She mused. "There is that abandoned birdhouse at the edge of the meadow. I've always wondered what treasures it might hold." Max tilted his head. "Treasures, you say? Sounds like an adventure in the making. Shall we set off at dawn?" Lulu's 6 black spots twitched with anticipation. "Oh, Max," she giggled, "let's not waste any time. Tomorrow the birdhouse awaits." And so, with the promise of a new adventure hanging in the air, Lulu and Max bid farewell to their friends and flew off into the moonlight, their dreams full of feathers, mystery, and maybe, just maybe, a few more unexpected encounters with the wise old Matilda. Vocabulary notes. General. Cosy, warm and comfortable. Nestled, tucked away in a secure place. Buzzed, flew with a low humming sound. Emerald, a bright green colour. Slathered, spread thickly. Alas, unfortunately. Fair, just and reasonable. Tapestry, a woven cloth with pictures or designs. Cerulean, a light blue colour. Vibrant, bright and full of life. Stained glass windows, colourful windows made of pieces of glass joined together. Tug of war, a game where 2 teams pull opposite ends of a rope to see who is stronger. Miniature, very small. Bubbling, making small bubbles. Feast, a large amount of food. Sank, dropped suddenly as if losing hope. Chump, a large bite. Disappointment, sadness or frustration. Suddenly, happening quickly and unexpectedly. Gust, a strong burst of wind. Soared, flew high in the air. Plop, to fall with a soft, heavy sound. Intruder, someone who enters a place where they are not wanted. Narrowed eyes, squinting, usually in suspicion or disapproval. Compelling, convincing or persuasive. Generous, kind and giving. Symphony, a pleasing combination of different elements. Frolicking, playing in a happy and lively way. Farewell, goodbye. Divine, wonderful and delicious. Clutches, possession or control. Shyness, nervousness or lack of confidence. Musings, thoughts or ideas. Abandoned, empty and no longer used. Treasures, valuable or interesting things. Anticipation, excited expectation. Feathers, the light, fluffy covering of birds. Encounter, a meeting or experience with someone or something. Word choice, instead of said, used, chirped, and buzzed to depict the sounds of insects. Used descriptive adjectives like juicy, crunchy, and savoury to enhance the reader's experience. Used verbs like soared, plopped and fluttered to create a sense of movement and action. Figurative language. Simile. Butterflies like stained glass windows fluttered by. Metaphor. The meadow was a vibrant tapestry of wild flowers. Personification. The sun began to set, casting long shadows on the meadow. Story written by Google Bard AI. Image created by desgo.com AI. Hello, this is Steve. If you enjoyed the story, please would you click on the like icon and take the time to leave a comment. If you want to know when the next story has been uploaded, please click on the notify bell icon to be notified. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and tell your English learning friends so they can benefit too. Thank you.